Hello YouTube and welcome to another one of my Duel Links videos. So today I have for you a Destiny Draw deck. I want to give a shout out to my boy Milton. He used a very similar deck against me in one of the duel rooms that we opened, and he completely destroyed me with it. It's not the exact build. His build is a lot more aggressive. Mine is, has more of a mid to long game idea behind it. But basically, we're gonna use Mausoleum of the Emperor in order to summon either or Sacred Soldier, or Dark Magician of Chaos, or Ancient Gear Golem. Ancient Gear Golem just a one-of. You could run two if you choose to, but I really wanted to use Dark Magician of Chaos. We also run one Fen 1. One is enough because you can just search this with Destiny Draw. And this is basically, to get rid of the back row. Last video I was using straight flush. This time I have Fen 1. You really need a way to deal with multiple back row cards in the current format that we are. We also run one AD changer, which is really cool. Obviously the obvious synergy is you banish it to switch a monster into either defense or attack mode before you summon your Sacred Soldier, so that you can put it back in the grave and you can banish something using Sacred Soldier's effect. The other really cool interaction is that if you summon Fen 1 and they chain their back row with like an enemy controller or something, you can use AD Changer to put it back in attack mode. If they floodgate one of your monsters, you can use AD Changer to flip it back over and put it in attack mode. So it's really cool. I'm only running one again because we have Destiny Draw and I also have Beginning of Heaven and Earth. So this can help me get AD Changer into the grave, and it can also help me get my Sacred Soldier into the hand. The 3 Mausoleum, self-explanatory. We have 3 Supremacy Berry in order to regain our life points, either after we get hit or after we use Mausoleum of the Emperor. Sometimes it's really cool because you can use Supremacy Berry to get your life points back, and if you summon Dark Magician of Chaos, you're just gonna get the Supremacy Berry back from the graveyard, so that's pretty cool. 2 econs, no need to run 3 because we do have Destiny Draw, so if we need it for some econ take cheese plays, to win, we have Destiny Draw. 1 Wall of Disruption, as some sort of defense mechanism. We also have 2 Draining Shields, both for defense and in order to get our life points back up, because we literally don't run anything that we can normal summon or set without the Mausoleum. So it's very important to keep our life points above 1,000 so that we can at least summon our Fen 1. So that's gonna be it for the the deck list. Let's go ahead and get into this replays. By the way, yesterday we finally saw that the new mini box is gonna be coming out on Thursday, which is pretty awesome. I'm definitely gonna be streaming a pack opening like I usually do, so you guys tune in for that. I believe it's gonna be released at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. That might change depending on where you are and what your time zone is, but if it does indeed get released at that time, I will be streaming my pack opening, and I'm super excited for 6 Samurais, man. I can't wait. There's so many different builds that I want to try out just with 6 Samurais, so definitely expect a ton of 6 Samurai videos from my channel, because I know I'm gonna enjoy using them regardless of how competitive they are. But here I went for the econ take because I wanted to either OTK or I wanted to get my AD Changer into the grave, so that whenever I summon, Sacred Soldier, I was gonna get the banishing effect. I end up banishing the Knight, and he does have 2 Ancient Gear Castles, which I was really afraid of Ancient Gear Golem, but luckily for me, he didn't have it. He just summons the Ancient Gear Beast and then scoops. Kind of weird. I don't know if it was his way of showing me, hey, this is what I have, this is why I'm scooping. But that was a fairly easy win. Didn't have to deal with much back row since he did draw into a second, Ancient Gear Castle. And this next duel is, I think it's going to be a quick one as well. We're going up against Weevil Burn. You guys know that the Weevil Burn replays are not that interactive, but I still like to show the deck failing so that, you know, I'm doing my best to get people away from playing this cancerous stuff. But anyway, he starts with the Parasite on top because, you know, that's just Weevil. It's gonna be summoned, but that's completely fine because I do have the Fan Horn, so I don't need to waste life points in order to summon my Fan Horn. Now he has Give and Take, which I thought it was an odd addition to the deck, so I guess he wasn't running, you know, just regular old Burn. And this works out for me because now I have something protecting my life points. I have a Parasite. He uses the Whistle, but even though he only got one at the beginning, I go ahead and summon my Dark Magician of Chaos, I believe, so I can get in there for some spicy damage. Hit him with the Parasite. And here he uses Insect Whistle again. And then he uses, let's go over this real quick. He uses Eradicating Aerosol. Now, I think he was testing this for the first time. I think that's why he had Give and Take. But the only problem with his plan is that the Parasite effect of making your monsters insect type monsters only works if it was flipped. So just special summoning it into my side of the field does not give the Parasite that effect. So that was his only miscalculation. But I thought it was a neat addition, at least to see the aerosol. Like, he was trying something different with the Give and Take. But at the end of the day, it's still Weevil Burn. Play something else. Especially in King of Games, man. You're not going anywhere beyond King of Games. And here we're going up against Yugimoto, and I have a very bad opening hand. But any monster is just gonna make this hand much better. And I do get Beginner of Heaven and Earth, so I can hopefully get one of my Sacred Soldiers to the hand. I have a 66% chance of that happening, and I do get it. And I also have my AD Changer in the grave now. So I go ahead and flip over the face down so I can see what it is. I thought if it was a Man-Eater bug or something, he was going to be forced to activate it. It's just like in Motor Dragon, so now I know exactly what I'm going to be banishing. I don't want him summoning, a Blue Eyes or something from the hand. He's got the Floodgate, and this is what I was talking about. He Floodgates my Sacred Soldier, but because AD Changer came back into the graveyard, I can activate the effect again, flipping him back up into attack mode. Activate my second Supremacy Berry before destroying the Mirage Dragon. I wasn't worried about the back row because I was going to have Destiny Draw anyways, so I could draw into another Sacred Soldier even if this one was destroyed. I used my effect once again to banish the defense monster, and we see the Kid Moto. I could have gone for a game since I had enemy controller, but there was no reason to risk it. He ends up summoning Horus level 6 and then just scooping. Which makes sense. Even if you had level up, we were still just gonna be at 3,000. I had two 3,000 monsters, 3,000 attack monsters to his 1, so I was gonna win anyway. But this deck, it's pretty fun. It's definitely something different, to use if you're, trying to find another fun deck to use. And like I said, I saw my boy Milton using it. His is crazy, man. He's got like triple anti-magic arrows and stuff. Just too risky for me, man. I break way too much already to try to run something like that.
Duel.
But here we're going against another Weevil. This is not your regular Weevil Burn though. I don't even know if you could call this a burn deck. He does have Parasite Infestation, and then we see Gladiator Beast. He's got the half shield, so he's gonna try. I'm not sure why he did that, to be honest. I don't know why he activated the half shield, because his monster was not gonna be destroyed by battle regardless. But I used my Draining Shield, summon my Fen Huan, destroy the back row, and like I said, he chained the Econ, but I have my AD Changer in the grave, so I can just switch it back into attack mode, destroy his monster. And even though he's gonna he's gonna give me 1500 damage. I still have plenty of life points to summon my Sacred Soldier, and I'm gonna be banishing something, so we're good. I believe I go ahead and banish the monster. I banished the Laquari. Yeah, I go ahead and banish the Laquari. He's got a Floodgate, but as we saw, AD Changer just pretty much says no to your Floodgate. Let me get that back into attack mode. Hit for 3000. And I have another Destiny draw next turn for, you know, whatever I want to do. He ends up time stalling me, which, you know, yeah, sorry man, I tilted you. There's not much to say there. And then this last duel is against an Odeon, and this duel went very slow because I knew what my winning condition was going to be. There was no, when you're going up against this type of decks, and you know, they all trap either extra burn or something like that, it's very easy if you have the answer for it in your deck, and by that I mean something that can destroy their back row, either Fan Juan or straight flush. You can be very patient with your plays. Like here, I saw the 3 back row and I was like, okay, all I have to do is wait for Fan Juan. And now you're probably thinking, well, you only have one of them. When are you gonna draw it? It doesn't matter. I have, I think, 7 monsters that I can draw. I have my Mausoleum already, so as soon as I summon one of those monsters, I'm gonna have my Destiny draw up, and I'm gonna be able to, you know, fetch my Fan Juan. And that's all I'm doing here. When I saw that he wasn't activating anything, I was like, those are all either floodgates or battle phase traps. So he's locked down. He's gonna have to wait until I make a move. I have no incentive to make a move until I get my Fan Juan. Here I even set my Sacred Soldier because, like I said, there's no reason for me to attack. I know how I'm gonna win the game. I have Destiny draw, and I tribute my AD Changer for the Fan Juan. There's the Floodgate. Like I was saying, it was really obvious that he only had traps that, you know, to react to what I was gonna do, and his other traps, in case you're curious, were Massive Morph and Draining Shield. So I used the AD Changer onto my Fan Juan and then just OTK him with my Sacred Soldier that was already set the previous turn. And you know, those decks can be really annoying, but I've won a lot of duels lately where I just, you know, I don't play into it. I wait until I have the answer. There's no reason for you to force the play if they're not gonna make a move first. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But anyway, here's the deck list. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe if you want. Join my Discord if you haven't. The link's going to be down in the description, along with my PayPal link for you guys to continue supporting me if you can. And that's it. I'm not sure if I'm going to record tomorrow, but definitely stay tuned for the stream and the pack opening on Thursday. Till next time.